Hey guys, welcome back to High Priestess Transmissions. So I have something really exciting to share, especially if you're a bookworm, a note taker, or someone who loves having real witchy reference guides on hand. I have officially finished my second course, the Gitana Glamour Magic Intensive, and I want to walk you through the value inside it because honestly, the PDFs alone are worth the price of admission. Okay. Inside the Glamour Magic course, you're getting 5 PDFs that I created from scratch, and these alone combined are valued at least $150, and that's before you even get to the video lessons and the hands-on tutorials. So here's what's inside. You get the Beauty and Attraction Powder recipe and the herbal correspondences. This teaches you how to make a beauty powder from scratch, plus the spiritual and herbal correspondences behind every single ingredient in that recipe. So it not only gives you the recipe, it explains to you why I chose that herb or plant or spice. Okay. Number 2, for the second PDF, is the Beauty and Attraction Magical Oil recipes. So these are conjure style oils that you can use for love, beauty, glamour, attraction, and even prosperity work to attract clients. I love me some oils. And in the course, I also teach you how to make that on video. Number 3 is the Beauty and Attraction Correspondence Guide. This one is my favorite, the pink one. It breaks down glamour magic in a much deeper detail. And at the end of that PDF, you get a full list of like between 40 to 60 herbs, spices, and ingredients with their beauty and attraction uses. And I also included some of my own personal glamour secrets in that PDF, so it's really special. Number 4 is the Gypsy Glamour Magic Sigils and Symbols Guide. This one is extremely important. Okay, I teach you the exact framework that I was taught for creating your own sigils, not random symbols from strangers online. Okay, you learn how to combine symbols, build intention, and create sigils that are yours, aligned with your energy, and safe to use long term. And I'm going to tell you why my gitana taught me this in the first place. She brought to my attention, and once again she has proven to be right, that there are practitioners online that will sell PDFs or other ebooks of sigils for love, for money, beauty, glamour, whatever, and they have it programmed to where when a person uses that sigil in their spell work, let's say it's a money drawing sigil, allegedly, right? The client, the purchaser, the customer will use that sigil from that practitioner in their spell at home, and that sigil is actually programmed to take your blessings, or your beauty, or your luck, or your love life. I'm not kidding, and I'm not trying to fearmonger y'all, and I'm not saying that a lot of practitioners do this, even though they do. I'm just saying, as a beginner, it's things like that that are kind of a tripwire, and you can get caught up, okay? And it's just better the way that she taught me, and I'm so happy she taught me to do sigils the way that she did, which I teach in that PDF, because it teaches you different symbols and what they mean, and for whatever your intention is, you put a combination of those symbols together in a sequence. So it's like, okay, it starts with this energy and this intention, which leads to this, which leads to this. It's very organized. And I'll never forget the day that my gitana taught me that a few years ago. That was the day that I accidentally called Romani gypsy magic chaos magic. And she was like, no, it's actually very structured. And that symbol sequence, the way that she taught me how to do sigils, is proof of that, okay? And another reason that she wanted me to do it that way is because if you're doing something like a honey jar or a different type of long-term working, not just one candle, but something that you're going to have and keep working over a period of months, if you put a random sigil that's illegible on your petition, 2 months from now, you're not going to remember what that means. But with the way that she taught me, it's very structured and clear. So you'll remember. It's just easier to read for you and also for spirit. It's just more organized and it's a lot more clean energetically. Okay? But that's the Sigils and Symbols Guide PDF. Okay? And obviously, I would never give y'all a sigil that was parasitic in nature. I'm not that kind of practitioner, but I also have to cover my ass, and y'all are not going to be able to say that Nikki gave you something funky, okay? Number 5, Balkan Romani Gypsy Magic Secrets. So this is the foundational guide for protection, cleansing, beauty, love, prosperity, and just other, like, kitchen magic, using very simple, accessible ingredients. And it's the same style of magic that my ancestors used and taught me. It's powerful, it's practical, and it's effective, okay? And it works. And again, all 5 of these PDFs are included inside of the Glamour Magic course. That's already $150 at least of value before you even touch the videos, the demonstrations, and the full system that I walk you through step by step. And the course, as of right now, is still at early bird pricing of $222 until launch. After that, it goes up to $333. And by the way, Afterpay is available on my website at checkout. And if you want the full experience, the teachings, the demonstrations, the energetics, the rituals, the frameworks, the course is definitely where you want to be. Okay. Now, if you are someone who prefers reading over watching, or you just want the reference guides without enrolling in the course, I created something for you too. You can get all 5 of those PDFs plus the Money Magick Reset, which is a 43-page ebook that walks you through an entire process and system that I've tried and tested and proven for years that works. From cleansing bath recipes to uncrossing work, block busting, road opening, money spells, and there's even some inner work in there. You can get all 5 PDFs from the course, plus the Money Magick Reset, inside the High Priestess Beauty and Prosperity Vault. It's a discounted bundle, and you can also purchase each PDF individually if you prefer. If there's just 1 or 2 that really call to you, then just get those, that's fine. But you can find these at sirensnectar.com/PDF. And whether you join the full Glamour Magic Intensive or you grab the PDF Vault, you're getting real lineage, real frameworks, and real results. Okay, it's not fluff, it's not regurgitated content, it's just magic that actually works and that I've done for years and that I know that works. I don't teach or tell y'all anything that I haven't tried over and over and over myself. Okay? But just know that all of this work came from the bottom of my heart. I loved making this course. I will say, I enjoyed making the Evil Eye course. I did. But it was my first one. And so it was a lot of learning and a lot of just kind of learning as I go along and, you know, technology being what it is. But this one, it was still a lot of work, but it was more fun for me. It was more life-giving and enjoyable, you know, and I think that's important because the cleansing and the protection that the Evil Eye teaches is just as important as the fun stuff. So I want y'all to have both. All of this comes from my ancestors, my gitana, my lineage. It's things that I was practicing before Apollo, that I learned before Apollo, and that I kind of would do, not as much as I should, but my ancestors kind of dragged me back, and they were like, you can have Apollo, but remember where you started. Like, remember those spells that you did in the beginning that really worked? Teach those. Okay? So that's what I'm doing. But I love y'all very much. Launch day is on Tuesday. The course is all ready to go. If you are already enrolled, I sent out your login information this morning, and you will be able to access the course on Tuesday. But again, early bird pricing of 222 ends on Tuesday at 3:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? And I also have a special promotion going on that I'm only going to do for my first few courses. And that is, if you enroll in these courses, you will receive a complimentary spiritual reading. 30 minutes with me, one-on-one, and we look at your path, your energy field, what glamour archetype you're meant to embody, what kind of goddess archetype is coming through for you and wanting to help you move to your next level, where you're linking your energy. That's really important with glamour magic too. It gets really deep. And I'm only doing one of those this time, so the next woman that joins my course, she will get the complimentary reading. Okay? And if that's you, I will email you personally, and you can schedule your session and we'll get started. Okay, but there's only one spot available, so y'all better jump on it. I'm only doing one complimentary reading per course. Alright, I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next video.